CW's Arrowverse may owe its start to Arrow, but it owes its longevity to The Flash. The first two seasons of Arrow were phenomenal, but season 3 and 4 represented a brief dip in the quality for the show. This low point was largely mitigated by a sensational first season of The Flash, which makes a serious case against season 2 of Arrow for the best season of any show on the Arrowverse. This sci-fi superhero show was made popular by the charm of its main cast, with genuine emotion serving as the big beating heart right in the center of it all. You cared greatly about everyone, even the callous Dr. Wells. Making his treacherous turn at the end of the season hurt everyone personally. From there, the show has only grown in scope. With the success of season 1 of The Flash, it was inevitable that they would expand the world, and 3 seasons later, there are a plethora of new speedsters serving as both allies and villains to Barry. From the malevolent Zoom to the enigmatic accelerated man, the Arrowverse is now teeming with speedsters from all over the multiverse. To help you through all these, we have ranked all the speedsters from weak to fast. And hold on, before we move over, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay till the end, cause there's a surprise. And let's dive in. Number 10. Superman. While Kal-El may not be connected to the Speed Force, he and his cousin Supergirl can still be classified as speedsters by merit of their incredible speed that actually surpasses others on this list. In the comics, Superman and the Flash have had many races that all ended in a tie. But the Flash has confirmed that he's been slowing himself down tremendously for the sake of the crowd. But if he really pushed himself, he would leave Superman in the dust. Still, Superman is a tremendously fast character. His abilities scale to Kara, and she has been shown to perform incredible feats of speed on Supergirl. On top of that, during Crisis on Earth X, U-Bot Thawne revealed that he battled Superman, claiming he's fast. And when one of the fastest speedsters in existence acknowledges your speed, you have to be moving pretty fast. Number 9. Supergirl. The second Kryptonian on this list, Kara Zor-El, has all of the same powers as her cousin, and as we said in the previous entry, her powers scale to his. So why is she ranked above Superman? In the season 2 finale of Supergirl, she straight up beat Superman in a fight. When Superman was poisoned with silver kryptonite, he saw Kara as Zod and fought her with no restraint until she managed to beat him unconscious. So since she's stronger, it's not too far-fetched to assume that she's faster too. As for their placement on this list, Kara and Barry raced once before in the Supergirl episode World's Finest. At this point, Barry was enhanced with tachyons and was confirmed to be faster than Zoom. While Supergirl was noticeably slower than relaxed Barry, she was keeping pace while pushing herself. Number 8. Wally West. Wally West has the natural aptitude for being a speedster. He was introduced to the show as Joe's street racing son from his estranged wife, and even before he had powers. Wally was obsessed with speed. He studied engineering with a focus on high-powered engines and wanted more than anything to be a speedster when Jessie got her powers. Therefore, it makes sense that once he did finally become a speedster, he was so quick to take his powers and run with it. It's been said that as of season 3, Wally is faster than Barry, as he was a rookie and would be able to surpass him very soon. However, Wally is still very raw as a speedster and a superhero. He had a hard time grasping concepts such as facing, and when he, Barry and Jessie raced, he was the slowest out of all of them. Number 7. Jessie Wells. Jessie Wells is one character that people tend to overlook on The Flash. This isn't her fault, however, as she is very much underutilized on the show. Jessie got her powers when she was hit by the dark matter pulse from Barry trying to get his powers back. Jessie Quick, as she's affectionately referred to by her father, is a very powerful character in her own right. Not only is she a genius that Harry Wells claims is actually smarter than him, but she's also the main version of the Flash on her world and saves the day in the same manner that Barry does. She was shown to be faster than Wally when she raced with him and Barry, and she even held her own one-on-one against Savitar, actually managing to hurt him while he was in his armor. Number 6. Jay Garrick. Jay is the Earth 3 doppelganger of Henry Allen and is based off of the Golden Age version of the Flash with the same name. He is the Flash of Earth 3 and serves as a mentor figure for Barry. Garrick is a veteran speedster who has been doing this long enough to mentor Barry on the mistakes he made. He was fast enough to catch Barry and pull him out of the time stream when he tried to undo the changes he caused from Flashpoint. In addition, not only was he fast enough to perceive Savitar, who was able to use the Speed Force to essentially teleport at the time he took him on by himself. He didn't win, but then again, neither did Barry. The fact that he survived is a testament to his speed. He was, however, defeated and imprisoned by Zoom, implying that he is slower. Number 5. Hunter Zolomon. Eobard Thawne may be the most devious and iconic villain on The Flash, but Hunter Zolomon, or Zoom as you all know, is definitely the most overtly menacing villain. He came out onto the scene in such a manner that many doubted that he was ever human, and this fear was only multiplied in the Season 2 episode aptly titled Enter Zoom. In this episode, Team Flash tries to trap Zoom, but when he does appear, he's far too powerful for any of them to handle and ends up beating Barry so bad that he leaves him paralyzed. This isn't for Zoom, however, as when he steals Barry's speed at the end of the season, he becomes even faster. Even with Barry regaining his powers after a trip into the Speed Force, Zoom was arguably faster at this point because he seemed to have a slight edge over Barry during their race. Number 4. Savitar. If Savitar remained trapped in the Speed Force, he actually would be number 1 on this list easily. While he was trapped in the Speed Force, he was able to travel between it and the real world at will, even if it was only momentarily. With the ability, he was able to trounce Barry and Jay with ease. They could barely even perceive him. However, once he escaped the Speed Force, he was just a regular speedster and only very slightly faster than Barry. Even still, considering Savitar is just a future version of Barry, he's incredibly fast. He's fast enough to overpower Barry twice and take on Barry, Jay and Wally at the same time. Before he was trapped in the Speed Force, he traveled through time and was powerful enough to gain a cult following and be hailed as the God of Speed. Number 3 is the Eobard Thawne post Season 1. No matter what happens, Eobard Thawne just doesn't seem to be able to die. He's been erased from time and reclaimed by the Speed Force, yet he's still alive and causing trouble for the Flash. This is the veteran version of the speedster that has made 3 appearances in the Arrowverse so far. Thawne is a genius speedster who has invented techniques and devices to increase his speed. He's fast enough to fight on par with Barry in the Crisis on Earth X finale, meaning that he's close to his speed. However, he was terrified of the Black Flash. He was so scared that he wouldn't stay in one time period for too long, and he didn't even try to run once the Black Flash caught up with him. Number 2. The Black Flash. Once Hunter Zolomon was caught by the Speed Force time raids, he didn't die. Instead, Zolomon was transformed into an agent of the Speed Force, the Black Flash, an entity that is more of a force of nature than anything else. The Black Flash is used as a weapon against other speedsters that get out of line, therefore it has to be extremely fast. As stated before, Eobard Thawne didn't even try to run from it, knowing that such an endeavor was futile. When Barry went into the Speed Force to rescue Wally in Season 3, the Speed Force, unhappy with his intrusion, sent the Black Flash after him, and Barry was unable to fight or escape this force of nature. He only survived because the Speed Force decided to let him live. And you probably all guessed this. Number 1. Barry Allen. He's called the fastest man alive for a reason. If you want to be shocked, you came to the wrong list because every season has been about Barry getting faster to defeat his enemies. However, with the main villain of Season 4 not being a speedster and with Barry besting the post-Season 1 version of Eobard Thawne during the crossover, he stands alone atop the speedster totem pole. The Season 4 premiere does a great job of showing Barry's top speed when he really pushes himself. When Barry was running after the samurai to save Iris. Cisco explicitly stated that no one has run that fast before. If that wasn't enough, he burst out of his containment cell in the pipeline using his own speed. You know, the containment cells that are supposed to negate metahuman powers. He's that fast. Well, we did cover all the speedsters that are on the Arrowverse. Well, if you have any thoughts, let me know in the comment section. It's Blipbolt here. Stay safe and stay tuned for more.